Hey guys, today I'm going to be comparing Shisui's manga, which is Satori Akuma, with Obito's manga, which is Forged Akuma in Roblox Shindo Life. So hope you guys will enjoy this video, and now let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to be starting off with Satori Akuma / Shisui's manga. So the first move is going to be Copy Style Illusion. So it's going to require 12,000 C, and it's going to have a cooldown of 20 seconds. And this is going to be your auto dodge ability. And this is a little different than some auto dodges. So if I use this, it's going to create tons of clones around me, and then those clones will be attacking the enemy, knocking them back, and it can also prevent them from using some jutsu. They do very little damage, but it can help prevent enemies from completing combos because it is an auto dodge, and also it does attack them, so you can't do the jutsus or bloodline attacks that require hand signs. Okay, so the next ability is going to be Copy Style Counter. This is also going to require 12,000 C, but this one's going to have a cooldown of 14 seconds. I don't think that's actually true. I think that's pretty small. So, this one, if you activate it, it's basically going to be a counter attack. Oops, that took too long. But it's going to be like a counter attack, basically. So, if the enemy's going to attack you, you're going to be doing some damage back to them. So I'll try and be quicker this time. I'll try and find a attack that won't take too long. Actually, I'll go ahead and try and, as you can see here, and then it trips them. So it just trips them, and it also does a low amount of damage to them when you do that counter attack. So yeah, overall it's pretty neat and very useful for PvP. I do prefer auto dodges over counter attacks, but it's cool that I have a counter attack and an auto dodge. And the last ability is going to be a Copy Style Great Fire. So this one's going to require 25,000 C, which still isn't insanely bad. It's a medium amount. And then, well, at least I think it is a medium amount. And then the cooldown is 20 seconds. So what this one will do, it's gonna, let me try to show you guys it. So, it is gonna go ahead and create a big fireball in the sky, and it's gonna shoot out. It's gonna stun your enemy, so your enemy can't move, I don't think. And then I'm gonna start it again just to make sure. But it has a chance of landing an attack, and those attacks don't really do too much damage. It's mostly for stun. But if you do land an attack, it will do some damage, but not too much. It's also kind of random where it hits. But it does have a pretty big area of effect, so I'll use it again. The enemy cannot move, but you can go ahead and attack them while they're stunned. And yeah, you can use this for combo extending, combo starting, and stuff like that. Okay, and now we're going to be moving on to the mode of Shisui's manga. So it's going to be a C-spec, so that means you can equip like tailed beasts and stuff like that, or Sage mode, which is very good. And this mode also has a very low mode drain at 25 MD, I think. So yeah, really nice, unless they changed it. Yeah, I think it's still 25. So what it will do, it will increase your attack speed by a huge amount. So actually I will move the mode. Dude, this is my normal attack speed. Then with the mode, this is my mode attack speed. Look at that. And also all the stat boosts for each form will be on the right side of the screen, so you should be able to see that. Okay, and then it's not going to have a Q attack, but what it will do, if you see, it's going to fake your death. So you become invisible on the enemy screen. They just see like your fake dead body. You can attack your enemy, but if the enemy just does like an AoE attack or something like that, it can still attack you. So you're not invincible while you're in that form, but it can trick the enemy into thinking you're dead, and also you can't attack them while you're in that state. Okay, the next form, also you're going to be doing, that's what increases your damage. It might increase your damage. Yeah, it actually seems to increase your damage dealt when you attack the enemy. Not 100% so though. The next form is going to be C+2. This one's going to be your first manga one, so when you block, you're going to be having like a skeleton around you. I'm not sure that helps with your defense at all, but it's pretty nice, I'd say. It also has a cool effect. It's going to be a green one. And then when you do attack, you're going to be doing really good damage. it will be doing, well, with my stats. I'll show you guys my stats. Those are my stats. I'll actually remove the form so you guys can see my stats better. So yeah, here are my stats. I forgot to show that, I think. So yeah, that is that. And I'm gonna go ahead and activate the form again. So you're gonna be having the skeleton line, or the samurai spirit, or Susanoo, whatever you want to call it. It's a pretty cool looking one. And then, so the C spec, it's still the same. You're gonna look dead on the enemy screen, and then you can still attack the enemy, which is really cool. And then the Q spec, this kind of makes up for the crap damage of Shisui. So it's homing, it's long range, it moves at a medium speed, and the damage is just insane. Oops, long attack. So my little brother has 233,000 health as of right now. And with this attack, I'll show you guys how much it does. So, wait for my Q spec. Did I use the Q spec already? Oh wait, I accidentally used the normal one, not the low one. Yeah. It does do knockback, so you're not always gonna hit. That one there did 40,000 damage, so that's still actually pretty good. And if he is like, let's say he's backed up into a corner. That's the guy who moved his account. Say he's backed up into a corner, this is where it gets insanely effective. So it will do knockback, so you're most likely not going to land all the attacks, but if they're in a corner or something, that halved his health, so that did 100,000 damage. About 100,000 damage. And look at that cooldown shot. And once again, the thing is, it does have, what is it? It has very high knockback. It has very high knockback, so it is going to be a bit hard to land all that. I'll do it one more time. That time I got a bit lucky and I did about 50k. So yeah, it does depend. And yeah, if you get lucky, you can just do a ton of damage, but it does do knockback. So it may be a little bit harder to do combos with this. But it is homing, and once again, it kind of makes up for the crap damage of Shisui. So don't think it's amazing, because when you hit a lot, like, oh my god, and so many hits, it has high knockback, so you're most likely not going to land all those. Okay, and the last one is going to be C3. And, did I show this one yet? Okay, no, I have not. This one is going to be giving you your samurai spirit, the full one, here. So yeah, it's a really cool looking one in my opinion. So you have the drill, the fist, here's a 360 view of it, has white eyes as well. And then whenever you attack, it's going to do a similar amount of damage. Well, you're going to do more damage because of the higher stat boosts. And it's going to have the same exact attack, so it's still same death fake. It's going to have higher stat boosts though than the other form. And then when you use the Q spec, you're also going to be doing more damage of course. And yeah, overall it's pretty nice. Okay, so that is that. Also, you can get the full samurai spirit from war mode. I do have to end this video soon. Well, I'll try and do 2 parts. Well, not 2 parts. I'll just end this one and edit 2 together. But yeah, that is gonna be it for Satori or Shisui. So we're gonna be moving on over to Ford's Akuma / Obito's Mangekyo. Okay, so now we are moving on to Obito Mangekyo. This part is probably going to be in split screen, so you can see both perspectives, my little brother's perspective, I'm using his account, and then my perspective, so you can see where, what the attacks do to me. Okay, so, I do not have it, my little brother has it. So, the first move is going to be reality style dimension. It's going to require 12,000 C, and it has a cooldown of 20 seconds. So what this does is you're gonna do a few hand signs, and then it's gonna teleport you and the enemy, or the enemy and the enemies around you, over to another dimension. It's gonna do some damage. Also, here's my little brother's stats if you do want to see that. They're a bit lower than mine, but hopefully you guys don't mind too much. And as you can see, that does more damage than the first move of Shisui. But Shisui's wasn't out of dodge, this is not. But yeah, this is going to be a stun. You can use this for starting combos and such. You can see 10,000 damage with his stats. And yeah, now I'm over here. And then once you're done, it's going to pull him to you. And then you can go ahead and start a combo with that. Okay, the next one is going to be, let me find it. It's going to be reality style control. It's going to require 15,000 C, and it's going to have a cooldown of 25 seconds. So this one, I'm going to go ahead and move back a bit. So this one, what this one will do, it's going to go ahead and just make you so you cannot move. You're also going to have like a different color screen, or the enemy, not you, the enemy. And then it's going to make it so they're stunned, so you can keep on extending combos. It also does some damage. It does have a long cooldown, but you can do some good damage with it. The next move, I'll actually use it one more time so you guys can see the damage a bit better. Okay, it's about to end. Cooldown finish up for me. So yeah, 18,000 damage there. That's a medium amount, I'd say. And then the next one is gonna be N, and this one is gonna be called, it's gonna be Reality Style Wall. It's gonna require 20,000 C, and it has a cooldown of 17 seconds. It actually ain't too bad. So N, it's gonna be a counter attack. I forgot about that. So I'll go ahead and just equip like a quick cast ability. Also, so I can, yeah, easy to cast. Okay, so when I activate this, let me get close so I can show you guys it. It's a really good counter in my opinion. So if I activate that, I missed the button. Oh wait, I didn't have enough Sakura. That's why. I don't think I had enough Sakura there. Okay, there we go. Should be a bit better now. I have to wait for the cooldown. So I'll use Satori while I wait. Oh, it's about to end anyways. So yeah, I'll show you guys all the stuff with this counter. So come on, finish that last one so I can. Okay, so you do have to time probably because the counter will end pretty quickly, I'm pretty sure. So go, and as you can see, I'm stunned. I cannot do anything. But if the attack keeps on going, you can still attack and stun by that awesome Sorkin. But you will be stunned, so you can complete some combos. So yeah, that is a really good counter in my opinion. That's just an amazing counter. And also that was switched with the last move from before, but you can now get the last move in the sub-ability section. It has a 1 in 50 chance of dropping in Ember, and it's going to spawn at 12:45 a.m. or p.m. Eastern Time. It has a rarity or a drop chance of 1 in 50. So yeah, you can get that last move again just in Subjutsu. And also you can use it without having Obito and pretty sure. So, those are all of the normal moves for Obito Maikyo. They are pretty good, and they all do, I think it does better damage than Shisui. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it does a good amount better damage than Shisui. Okay, and now we're moving on to the mode. I already have it equipped. So the first mode, those are all the stat boosts there on the right side of the screen. So the Q spec, it won't have a Q spec, but this mode does not have an attack speed boost, I'm pretty sure. It's going to be the same amount. Maybe slightly faster, but not near as fast as C-Swing. And then Q spec, once again, no Q spec. It should be doing more damage. Yep, you can see it does more damage than a normal punch, I think. And then the C ability, it's going to make you go into another dimension. You're going to be invisible and invincible. You cannot use any of your attacks, but you have insanely fast speed, and yeah, it's just insanely useful. And you can get away from enemies, and you can wait for your cooldowns to recharge. It does take away from your stamina, but still, this is an amazing ability to have. So yeah, the next move is gonna be, the next mode is gonna be C+2. So this one is gonna be your first Eternal Maikyo. So you're gonna be having a blue skeleton, a bluish, greenish skeleton, mostly blue. So let me see if I can turn around. Oh, I can't. But yeah, you can actually see it on the other side, my side, and then you can see it on Ari's side. So yeah, I find it to look really nice. I love this color of blue. So yeah, also blue is one of my favorite colors, and that's one of my favorite shades of blue. So yeah, I'm gonna be biased about saying this skeleton's the coolest one. But yeah, has a Q spec that is super good. So I'm stunned, and it does tons of damage. And this one, I think it can hit multiple targets. And it doesn't do knockback, it actually stuns instead of doing knockback. So you're pretty much guaranteed the same amount of damage over and over again. Like, I have a chance of getting 100,000, or I have a chance of getting 10,000 or 12,000, just based off of knockback. This one you're going to be guaranteed. It's a stun, so and also so you can like get your cooldowns back. So I'll use it one more time. There we go. Yep, it's multi-target. So that is insanely useful in my opinion. That's a low cooldown as well. So yeah, that has the same exact C ability. And then yeah, you cannot attack as I said earlier though. But you can wait for your cooldowns to recharge. Actually, I'll see if you can wait for your cooldowns to come back. I'll use a Satori. And then, oh crap, I gotta wait. Never mind. I'll try and wait for that. And then this next one is gonna be C3. That's gonna be a final one. You're gonna have your block is gonna be, this is your Susanoo now. I cannot show the face too long, so you can see the face on my side of the screen. There you go. Try and control it. There you go. And then you're gonna be having those how's it, Sorkins. And yeah, this is a very cool looking one in my opinion. You can also see that has a cool effect on the side. I'm not sure that's the case with Shisui. It could be, or with all of them, but I do notice it on this one nicely. Oh well. And then the Q spec, once again, it's gonna be the same one. And then the C spec, once again the same. And then also, I think I forgot to show the damage of it. It's basically the same damage as C3's. Once again, all it does have lower stats than me. So yeah, you can see that. Really nice. And I'll show you guys if you can actually have, there's a, I messed up again. Well, you guys will be able to see because it's gonna have the cooldown. It should be able to use this before the cooldown ends. So let me see. Yep, you can use this while you're waiting for your cooldowns and become invincible. It does remove your stamina by a bit, but yeah, it does actually last for a good amount of time. So yeah, overall, I think that's a really nice moveset for Obito. And yeah, that is the full showcase of everything. You can also get a Samurai Spirit for Obito. And okay, so yeah, I showcased the moves of Shisui and Obito, and now I'm gonna be getting my opinion on which one is better. So, this might just be my opinion. I know lots of people like Shisui more, but I honestly think Obito is better. I just like that it has more damaging attacks, and also it has really good stuns, so you can have good combo potential. That's the same with Shisui. Shisui has good combo potential because it has lots of stuns, counters. They're both insanely versatile. But Shisui, it's gonna be more like defensive. You have auto dodges, counters. You have 2 out of the 3 normal moves are gonna be auto dodges, and then the last move's gonna be a stun. So yeah, this is really good for combos and just extending your life in a battle. But Obito has stuns. I think all the abilities are stuns or a counter, and then that one does more damage than Shisui, even though he has lower health. I just find Obito to be better in almost every way, unless you get lucky with the Susanoo, Susanoo Q spec. If you get lucky with that Q spec, that just deletes their health, especially if they back up to a wall. They don't want to back up to a wall. And also, the fake dead body can get used to that. It can trick the enemy sometimes, but it doesn't show like the numbers over the name, so you can tell if they're dead or not. So yeah, my winner goes to Obito's Mangekyo / Forged Akuma. Once again, well, not once again, I don't think I said this yet, but Shisui or Satori is an amazing Genkai, but I just think Obito is just better overall than Satori. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to 2 Kids in the Pod if you want some more videos like this one. Hopefully I could help you guys out a nice amount, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!